What is it? Do you have one of the razor fragments? All at once? You're efficient. I like that. Here's your reward. Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a fourth piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor, and there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly. Ever since I was a boy, I felt this strange sense of destiny surrounding the mythic Dawn cult, and now I know what it is. Don't you see? Fate has led you to me and to the pieces. Dagon has to answer our call. We're so close. I'll meet you at the shrine.
Count out your coin.
Now you'll pay. Enough!
Easier to roll when you're
skill? You will pay for that in blood. Good. You're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us. Mehrunes Dagon, the Lord of Change. We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working. Why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose. Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Wait, don't kill me. There's another way. I can take the pieces back to my museum, seal them in a display case. You get a generous amount of gold, I get to complete my collection, and nobody has to die. Fine. I'm not dying without a fight. Never should have come. Not nearly enough. Not a toy.
I am pleased, mortal. I will give you my razor. Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel. You have been a worthy tool. Fill the world with destruction in my name. Place your hands on my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself. Before you go, mortal, one final challenge.
What is on your mind? I hope this will be a mutually beneficial exchange. What's next? Another textbook example of skill and grace. What is on your mind? I am here for you. What are we trading? Okay, let us get back to it.
Watch what you're doing. Keep an eye out for wolves.
damn
if you're headed
bears
up
are
the
driving
path
me
to High
crazy.
Hrothgar.
Nice to finally meet someone who can follow simple instructions. Here's your reward, as promised. Now if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work. If you get a chance, kill a few more bears for me, will you?
Oh, what happened? There's glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Well, Growhog the Kind. Is she, you know... Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
Need some metal hammered? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me. Did you use my good hammer?
No.
Last girl, I told you to leave my tools alone. You have yours, and I have mine.
I didn't touch it.
This is where dreams come to die. Let us not draw out our visit any longer than is necessary. You want me to lighten your load? What's next?
Hermir's become a decent smith. Take a look. If you meet anyone in your trap needs good steel, send them my way.
Speak to you, Naranya. Rumor is you've got ties to the thief.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn
One
Guard.
should never pay too much. I'd travel
bad
more.
time to be a
Oh, a bit
criminal
of this and a bit of
with
that.
murders going on.
Consider joining up myself.
Thank you.
In fact, thieves have been known to kill if there's a profit. This war's been hard on all of us.
Not that I'd know anything about. Of course. But it seems to me that the last thing a thieves world would want is to draw attention to itself.
The eyes
do
of
not
the
like
law
it
are
here.
everywhere these days. The guards are looking for a killer, but who knows what else they might turn up.
Fruits
Good
and
day.
vegetables, all ripe and ready for your table.
If you're looking to get a drink, Earth Hall's got warm fires and strong ale.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest.
I'll be fine.
The cruel seas have been sailors for generations.
Master, you're
In
far
truth,
too
I
old
regret
for the
not
sort of
following in
drink.
the footsteps
You don't know
of my
what's inside.
ancestors.
I can just.
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
Take a look. Hope to see you again soon.
I'll never have Master Nurelian's skill with potions. I have a decent mind for potions, but I've also learned how to craft magical items. Master, I have a question about infusions of arrowroot.
Damn it, child. Didn't I tell you to gather my notes on real properties?
Yes, and I'm working on it, but I'm also trying to...
When I ask you for something, I expect it to get
Yes, Master,
Ah,
I know.
so you're
I
an
just like to
alchemist
keep up with my own
then.
projects as well.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
Yes, Master.
All right.
Sorry, I'll get back to those notes straight away.
I don't appreciate loiterers, if that's what you're here to do. You have coin to spend, and you're not just here to gawk at my goods.
Why don't you make a poison that causes a Falmer's ears to fall off? That would be amazing. And amusing.
So close to the answer. So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? I hope to see you again soon.
They say if a vampire so much as scratches you, you'll turn into one. Better not be true.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body torn up. We are stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
Septims for my supper is all I
If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Always sad when someone has to die. Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
No, sorry. But I did notice. I'm going to keep preparing the
Been a
body,
murder
if
over
you
in Riften.
excuse me.
Some old lady who runs an orphanage.
Another one.
Those poor children must
Terrible.
be heartbroken.
I heard a scream and came running, but she
Always
was already
sad when someone has to
like
die.
this when I got here.
Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful.
I asked
Look,
only
friend,
for a little
you'll need to
charity.
talk to Yorleif, though. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Will you spare a few coins?
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired. Trouble?
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Volgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Galmar thinks we should double our men in the Reach.
A reasonable strategy.
And you, Yorleaf?
Well, sir, the hold at Falkreath is fairly vulnerable, and blocks the only road from Cyrodiil.
A good point, old friend.
To be sure, my lord, I am not skilled in the arts of war or military tactics.
But you're able to see the hole in the parts, and for that I'm grateful.
As you wish, sir. The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. Grew up here, cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard thicker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive. For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Travel safely. It's dangerous.
Hey.
You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sadri's used wares. Talk to the elf.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
What is it?
I own a farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty. Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key. I'll take my leave then.
Not really sure what to do with myself anymore. I just miss her so much. I try not to think of her, but sometimes the simplest thing will remind me. I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me. Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know? Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
There is a bit of damp over there on that wall.
Stay away from the Oratino residence. The place is cursed. Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it, if you want an earful.
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim.
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire.
Be on the lookout. The Butcher could be around any corner. I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
Huh?
I tell you,
What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
Has passed, and the legend yet grows.
After what happened to the women, I'm worried about my own safety.
Won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across... That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
The Empire's putting a
I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message.
If by message you mean
only the
shoving
foolish
a
or the
sword
courageous
through his
approach a
gullet.
Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Ah, yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
Raylof's alive? I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make him more powerful, don't you think?
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. But first, tell me, why does an elf want to fight for Skyrim? Can't fault anyone for that. As long as you hate the Empire as much as I do, that I can work with. Fair enough. But are you willing to die for your home? All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. That's what I like to hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway. It's where men have tested their metal for ages. It's a strange rock formation, built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. We'll see about that, won't we? So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Gotta keep my eye. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time. Staying safe, I hope.
The Imperials have already dug into Whiterun. We'll wrest it from them soon enough. We must. Its central position is key.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee. Hail, Summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
what is on your mind. I hope this will be a mutually beneficial exchange. Okay, let us get back to it.
Ah, bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman. Thank you very much for your business.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You're home! Can I get a few gold to spend? Please? You're the best. Thanks.
This house of yours is wondrous, at least to these eyes. I've thought about starting a store. Something to do here when you're out. The gold is flowing nicely. Here's your half of the profits, my dear. You'll be able to run circles around those big, slow brutes in heavy armor. I'll be here if you need me, love. Ah, it's my love. Come to visit.
Braith is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me too. I don't want to play with her
Dragon's
anymore.
Reach is so cool. All the kids there are mean, though.
Honored to see... Again, my Thane.
Lars is such a milk drinker. He can't even stand up to a girl.
I'm sure you get used to that doggy
Wow,
smell.
really? What'd you get me?